Three, two, one. Right, I think I've gone live. Good evening, welcome. My name's Colin. Welcome to Cole's Place. How are we? A Tuesday evening chat. Sorry, I'm a little bit late. Always happens. Literally 2 minutes before I was due to go live, I had a phone call. Crazy stuff. Anyway, I'm here, just about. Good evening, welcome to the channel. As I say, my name's Colin. I'm based in Bournemouth, down on the south coast of England, the UK, and it's Tuesday chat. So first person in, if you can give me a sound and picture check. Stuart Donnelly, evening. The messages are appearing. I can see people. Superb. Right, bear with me a sec, people. I'm just going to log into my other phone so I can see who and what is on, and I can read your comments properly. Saf's in the other room. Sound and pick good. Thank you, Saf. Right, good evening, welcome. If you're watching on catch up, my name's Colin. As I say, hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you've not done so, all that malarkey. We're going to have around about an hour or so of chat. If you're in the background, come on in the chat, let us know who you are, where you're from. And if you're already in the chat, good evening, welcome. Let's see who is in. 6 people in already. I've not had a chance to breathe. Unbelievable. Right, who have we got? Stuart Donnelly, first one out the traps. How are you, mate? Hope you're well. JBM, all right, Jay, where about are you? I saw your post on Brighton. Nice. Sue B, evening, Sue. How are you doing? David Butler, sound and picture, great. Thank you, David. Thank you. Anne Elton's in. Thank you. Denise, hello, Denise. Denise Pearson, good evening, Colin. How are you, Denise? Hope you're well. Got me to see you soon. We got Jeremy Maggs. All right, Jeremy, all great. Thank you, mate. Hope you're well. Damien Hooper's in the house. All good, pick and sound. How is everyone? Marvellous. Look at that. People flying in. Nothing on the telly. Martin Ross, evening, Martin. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're well. Gav, all right, Gav, I think there's something wrong with the picture, mate. There's something on your head. Like what? You having a laugh, Gav? Who else was? Vinny, hello, sausage, what's cooking? How are you, Vinny? Been watching me sausage roll, hey? Mr. Masterchef. Damien Hancock, hi, Damien, how you doing? Hope you're well, mate. Hello, London Street evening, Tony, how you doing? How you doing? Wonderful. Somebody asked me a question, what was it? Jay, how do you get paid on YouTube? How would you actually mean, mate? Be more specific. Do you mean how you receive the money, or how do you go about getting paid? I think you already know it's 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours, then they monetize you. And then basically what happens is then your revenue you earn from your ads, that if you look on your YouTube studio, it'll tell you how much you've got for the running month. Don't quote me on this bit, but I think once it gets to £70 you've earned, they then credit you the month after into your bank account that you nominated on your monetization account. So you do, at some point you've put your bank account number in. So around about, I think it's about the 25th or 26th of the month, if you've got any revenue from super chats or memberships or ad revenue, that gets in paid around about the 25th of the month after, once it gets above £70. I think that's what you mean. If not, let me know. Everyone's saying hello. Colin, what's with my hair? What do you mean, what's with my hair? Nothing up my hair. I haven't had it cut for a while, but if that's what you mean. I haven't had time. Honestly, I need about 27 hours in a day, 8 days a week at a minute, and I'll be able to catch up with things like getting my hair cut and whatever else, you know what I mean? Buying sausages and all that. Can't even. I haven't got a fancy drink tonight, people. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I've got the health kicker started after all that mad food through Christmas and New Year and not being very mobile because of my dodgy knee. The pounds have been put on, so the pounds have got to come off. So I'm on the bottle of nice cold water tonight. Cheers, everybody. Good health. There we go. Right, yeah, so water tonight. Alan's Homemade Vlogs, evening. All right, Alan. Alan's Homemade Vlogs in the house. Evening, Cole. Sorry, but I'm only on for a couple of minutes. Pick it up tonight. Hey, family comes first, mate. Don't really nice to see you, mate. Hope you're well. Hope all good. Damien Hooper, how the devil is everyone? It's your hair, Cole. It's getting anything longer. Do you get it cut? I'm probably going to go. I'm probably going to do Thursday or Friday this week. For those who've watched the vlog I put up about an hour ago, where I got the sausages, the barber I go to is over there, and on Saturday he was mad busy, as they are on Saturdays, and I was a bit busy too doing a video. Then I had to go to work and what have you. So I'll be hopefully getting your mop trimmed later this week, or I might just let it grow. You know what I mean? See how long it'll grow. I've lost my place now. Got sidetracked. Marialty, hi Marie, how are you? Hope you're well. Nice to see you in. Evening, Trisha. Trisha says hi, Colin. Saf. Saf is with us tonight. She is in her bedroom. Finished school today, 12:30. We were going to go out, do some bits and bobs, but we never got around to it. One thing happened, then another thing happened. We're nipping out in a bit after the live, we are. But yeah, Saf's in the room. And yes, before anyone asks, she's still coming to Tenerife. She hasn't changed her mind. JBM Travels, how do I get my £60? It gets paid into your bank account, mate. So if you look on your YouTube studio, sorry, people who aren't into YouTube, I'm probably going to bore you here. If you go into your YouTube studio, into your earnings tab, you can go on a laptop or your phone. I think it shows up on a phone. And it'll tell you how much you've got, sort of total earnings. Once it gets above 60 or 70 or whatever, I don't know the limit, mate, I'm sorry, I think it's 60, is it, or 70? Once it gets above that, then you get paid into your nominated bank account. You'll get paid the month after. So for example, now, where are we now? It's the 30th, is it, today? So if you're showing us you've got 80 quid in it on the 30th of January, as far as I'm aware, you get paid the month after, if you know what I mean. It's like a month in arrears. I'm not explaining that well, but it is a month behind. Yeah, Anne's popping some links up. Click on the links and subscribe to people, everybody. Yeah, the month after. Yeah, I'll message you later, Jay. I'm nipping out after the live. I'll drop you a message later, explain it. But basically, it's like a month in arrears. Marialty, my views have gone down. Don't be impressed. Oh, okay. Evening, Susan. Susan McLaughlin. Evening, Colin. Saf, everyone. Hope you're all well. Yeah, we're absolutely fine. Thank you, Susan. Thank you, thank you. Saf starts mocks, I believe. I'm not allowed to discuss the S word, but Saf starts mocks. I think it's this week. She'll probably come in a chat and correct me if I'm wrong. This week, so she's going to get them out the way, then it's all downhill to March. Can't wait. Patrick Moran, evening Patrick, good evening, hope you're all well. Fine, thank you Patrick, nice to see you in. Welcome, 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 hope you're well. What to drink tonight? Well, Damien Hooper, tonight I'm sort of going on a little bit of a health kick after all the carbs and all the rubbish I've had over Christmas, not being very mobile with me knee. I put on a few pounds, right, so I'm gonna get a few of those pounds off. I'm just on the old nice bottled mineral water from Sainsbury's, posh Sainsbury's, still drinking water tonight. So yeah, and I'm not detoxing or anything. I'm not on a massive diet. I'm just being a bit more mindful. So now I'm sort of getting out walking a bit, you know, doing a bit of distance. I'm gonna get back in the gym a little bit later this week and hopefully shed a few pounds off and get back into some sort of normality, you know what I mean? Oh, the flying in. As always, if I'm missing your comments, I do apologise. Live chat, there we go. Prash is in. Evening, Prash. How are you, mate? Hope you're well. Hope you and mum are fine. Been watching your Blackpool stuff and you landed no stuff, mate. If you've not subscribed, go and give Prash a subscribe. Kev's in. All right, Kev, Scotsman in Tenerife. Hi, Kev. Hope you're well. Up the Reds, on the hoops. JBM Travels in travel needs on average 4. Yeah, right. They need 6 minutes. Not sure. Yeah, that's it. There's a bit of science to it, Jay. Kev's probably better positioned to explain it than me because he understands YouTube inside out. But basically, it's what he says there, 4 or 5 quid roughly per 1,000. Then if you want to work out what you know, take off your expenses and taxes, that's your sort of profit. And Kev will probably correct me, you get paid like a month in arrears, if that makes sense. So all the money from ad revenue and super chats and stuff that I picked up in December, I was paid on the 24th of January, 25th of January, if that makes sense. Hope it does. Jeremy Travels, yeah, right, okay, yeah. So thanks, Kev. Hope you're well, Kev. Hope you're good, mate. Damien Hooper, is it getting tight for Tenerife? Does anyone else find it expensive for Tenerife lately? Flights, no. Accommodation, massively. Massively. Although I do know somebody, I don't think she's in the chat yet, Marcy, who comes in the chat now and again. She booked an apartment in Fanya Bay, 1-bedroom apartment for her and her bloke. She booked it for March, for St. Patrick's week, for 10 nights. She got it for 500 and I think it was 99 quid or something like that. So she got a 10 nights apartment in Fanya Bay, quite a nice one as well, for 599. So I've not seen one going that cheap for some time. So whether they're now turning the corner and they're going down a bit, you do tend to find, I don't know if Kev agrees or anyone else agrees, January is always pricey. I know they are extremely pricey at the minute, but I've gone for the past 2 St. Patrick's days and I've never booked, apart from this time, because Saf's coming with me and I wanted to make sure, but I've never booked before the end of January, because February they do start dropping in price a little bit. Generally, can't promise that. Ever so to Kev Scott, views mean a lot more than subs. Absolutely, you can have 1 million subscribers, but if you don't have videos, won't make much unless you have evergreen videos. Bang on, and that's where I fall down a little bit more than some. I don't get the chance to upload. Example, Kevin's a great example. Scotsman in Tenerife. If I'm right, Kev, you bang out 3 or 4 a day, usually 3 a day, isn't it? There's another channel at the minute, I can't remember his name, Tenerife channel. He puts like 2 or 3 videos out a day. He's on 3,000 subscribers already, and he's only been going since last year. Yeah, so it is a numbers game. The more consistent you are in putting the videos out there, 1 a day, 2 a day, whatever, getting that rhythm, then that's what counts, and your views will go up. Because don't forget, you're paid on views, not subscribers. JBM Travels, I go to the barbers next to the Norfolk Royal Hotel. Oh, I know the one you mean, yeah. Turkish one, innit? Schwartz or something. Thank you, Anne. Mariolti, been to physio. My knee's not too good after them messing with it. Oh, wow. Sorry to hear that, Marie. Yeah, physio can be hit and miss, can't it? You know, Saf suffers sometimes. She went last week on, I think it was Thursday, we went over to Poole Hospital. She had a bit of physio. She wasn't too bad after this one. They were pushing and pulling her a little bit. She wasn't too bad, but sometimes she comes home and she's in right agony. You know, it depends what they've been doing with her. Ali Bennettson, good evening, Ali. How are you? Hope you're well. Thanks for popping in. Yes, Saf's good. She's all good. Giving an update on Saf, as I say, she's got mocks, I think, in the next week or 2. She's back in school. They've reduced the timetable because it's mainly GCSE revision she's going in for. But to help her sort out sort of physically, she's now on like a sort of reduced timetable. So lucky her, she finishes at either 12:30 or 1:30 most days. So that's my morning. I drop her off for about 9. Then I'm back out there to pick her up at about 12:30, 1 o'clock. So she comes home and then she finishes off whatever work she's got in the afternoon, and you know, that's her day. But she's doing mainly revision because of GCSEs. A main sort of throw of GCSEs are in May. But obviously she's got a little break in between for some sunshine. JBM Travels, calling you up for a walk vlog in Bournemouth. Yes, mate, anytime, yeah, as long as you give me notice so I know I'm going to be here. Not in March because I'm not going to be here. Trisha loved the mocks but hated the exams. Yeah. Nikki, good evening. Nikki, how are you? Nikki B, Colt, Saf, and everyone. I'm Switzerland till Friday. Really busy in the background. Oh, nice. I presume that's work. Yeah, work or work and no play, Nikki. And on there's a YouTube channel. Oh yes, yeah. I'll read Anne's comment out if everyone can have a look at that. There is a new. I've had 2 sips of water. It's carnage. There is a new YouTube channel which is worth subscribing to. That's been created by Maria. It's created by Maria Foster. So please take a look at the Lux Crew themed music. So yeah, go over to Maria's channel, everyone. Drop her a subscribe. She's trying to get to 1,000. If you don't know Maria Foster, I'm sure some of you will know Ian Adorman. It's his other half. Lovely people, met them a couple of times. So yeah, go and have a look at that. Thank you, Anne. Prash Super Travels, Col, can you get Saf to shout hello? The cake she made. Yeah, I don't think she'll come on video, on camera. Saf! Saf! No, she's ignoring me. She probably read your comment, Prash, and hid under the duvet. No, she's not coming in. I'll try it again in a bit, Prash. She might pop in. Hello to Supermum. Absolutely. Marialty, what do you think of Klopp leaving at the end of the season? It was a bit of a shocker, Marie, wasn't it, when that broke out last week? Yeah, when that news broke, sort of come out of nowhere a little bit, but then he does have his sort of 7, 8, 9 year period, so we've had him longer than his other teams. What do I think about it? I think if he thinks it's the right time to go, it's the right time to go. I wouldn't, after what he's achieved, with what he's had to spend and what he's had at his disposal, I think he's done marvellous. And I'd prefer to see him go under his own steam, ending on hopefully this season a bit of a high, than being forced out or leaving under negative circumstances. So in that, I think it's probably the best thing for him in the club if that's what he really wants. But absolute shame, and it's intriguing as to who we're going to get next. Yeah, never mind, but I'm sure we'll be fine. We'll do it the Liverpool way. Kev says, Tenerife and Gran Canaria are way overpriced in my opinion. Much better value in Lanzarote for hotels and Fuerteventura. Yeah, Fuerteventura's always been cheaper, hasn't it? But there's not as much there. I've never been to Lanzarote, so I can't speak for that one. But that one is on my list, Kev, later this year, hopefully. Lanzarote and Benidorm, hopefully on my list for a cheeky little trip. But yeah, I know what you mean. I think, to be honest, I think Tenerife is the victim of its own success. And unfortunately, that sort of victim has been passed over to the likes of us. You know, the prices have shot through. I remember, I think I said it on a live the other night or somewhere, I've been talking about this. This time last year and the year before, I went to Tenerife for St. Patrick's Day. Last year for a 1-bedroom apartment, which was in Torres del Sol, for 7 nights, I paid just over £300. So £300 for a decent self-catering apartment. Not the Ritz, but not a crap hole. A nice self-catering apartment, £302, I think it was, for a week self-catering. Now, I was looking around the other night, and you can't get one. You cannot get a self-catering apartment anywhere in the south of Tenerife for less than £500 for a week. Most of them are even more than that. Most of them of a similar standard, I would say, are £600-700 up. Easy, which is double in a year. So yeah, it's demand, isn't it, you see? You know, it's all the vloggers going out there making videos, publicising it. Stuart Ollie, I'm going out in March, but I booked it 8 months ago. 1,200 quid for 3 of us at 6 nights self-catering. That's not bad, Stuart. That's not bad for free, yeah? Damien Hooper, who is the fake cold place? It's not me, I'm the real one. Look, I'm real. I didn't know there was a fake one. I saw one pop up the other week and gone. Patrick, okay, get back over to Lanzarote to meet the Gypsy Souls. Where are you going next, Kev? Are you revealing? Or what are your plans? Have I missed somebody coming in on the chat? Thank you to the moderator, whoever deleted them. Totally bad. Don't just put them on hold, just get rid of them. Ali says, how's your leg, Cole? Sorry if you've already said. No, I haven't said, Ali, to be honest with you. Thanks for reminding me. The good news is, my knee's absolutely fine. I'm still on the meds. I've got about another 3 weeks meds to go. Take me up to February the 20th on the medication, 1 a day. Blood thinners and anticoagulants. So that's going well. The swelling has gone absolutely right down. I've literally just got a little black sort of area now, like a little bruise where the clot was located. But in terms of walking, absolutely fine. If I'm honest, Sunday night I was gigging. Well, I was gigging and it was a long old day. I'd been on my feet all day. I did feel it a little bit, but once I sort of started moving again, so I stood still for a while, it was fine. But that is the only time I felt it. But go back to sort of 2 or 3 weeks ago when I had to go to hospital. I couldn't even wear a pair of jeans because my knee was that swollen and the seam was rubbing against where, the affected area was. It was so painful. My foot was numb, swelling up. Oh, it was horrible. But now, no, there's no swelling, all gone down, most of the discoloration's gone, and it feels great. Yeah, absolutely fine. So touch wood, all being well. Going to get it looked at on around about February the 20th. And then all being well, life back to normal. I don't know what they'll do with the medication. I don't know if anyone in the chat's had blood clots or anything. Whether they're going to keep me on the medication or not, I don't know. Or whether that's it. We'll soon find out. Yeah, but all good. Thank you for asking, Ali. And thanks for everyone's messages about it. Appreciate it. Alan's homemade vlogs, Tenerife Tez. Is he in the chat? Doesn't want to come in the chat. No ads. It should be ads. Smack the thumbs up, says Vinny. Yes, right. Prash is gonna read out a menu. Mum Super said she made onion bhaji. I've eaten too many now. I'm stuck watching your video. I can't move. Serves you right, Prash. Should be spreading the love and spreading them out. Anita Healy, hello Anita. Just wanted to say hi. Oh, nice one. Thank you for coming in. I watch Rick and Shelley, but I do watch you as a backgrounder. Enjoy your vlogs. Oh, thank you, Anita, so much. Thank you. Rick and Shelley are great. We love Rick and Shelley. Great vlogs, Rick and Shelley. They do a Thursday live at the Hoppies Bar, or the new Hoppies Bar, and other bits and bobs as well. I think they go live on a Sunday. I've not seen them last couple of weekends because I've been that mad at weekends. I've not seen them. And I think Rick does 1 or 2 a week where he does his walks talking about issues of the day and all stuff like that. So yeah, good guy, Rick. Rick was one of the people I need to sort of set me off on the path to vlogdom. He's like my mentor, or one of them. Great guy, Rick. Lovely couple. But yeah, welcome to the channel, Anita. Thanks for popping in. And thanks for your comments. Nikki says it is work. I'm way behind on these comments. Let's try and catch up. Nikki says it's work. Denmark next week, then home for 2 weeks. Wow. Nikki gets about. Home for 2 weeks and then Tenerife in March, Nikki. Calling you, it's calling you. Everyone's saying hello. JBM, why have a few vloggers said they won't do Tenerife again? I'm only aware of one JBM, and that's Lee the Macmaster, who's the sort of massive channel. He's got his own reasons for not doing Tenerife. I think he feels generally there's too many people making too many videos about Tenerife. It's a little bit saturated. And that, as well as that, he wants to do other places and other sort of other types of vlog. I think he's going, I'm sure, I've not seen anything of his over the past few days, but I'm sure I saw something. He's going to Australia, so he's doing stuff like that. So yeah, I think it's just cases of other people want to try different things, or they just can't get there because it's too expensive. Yeah, welcome Anita. You're more than welcome here. It's every Tuesday we go live round about 7:30 to 8 o'clock, Anita. Every Tuesday, so you're more than welcome. JBM, I found an apartment in Tenerife for £234 for 6 nights. Yeah, Jay, be careful. Whereabouts in Tenerife, first of all, and what dates? That's what you want to look at. Because certain areas of Tenerife are cheaper than others. Scotsman, have you been on a fortnight's holiday? Tim's in. Evening, Tim. Just finished dinner. Well done on the live today, Tim, with Webby. That was good crack. Enjoyed that. Hans beat me too. I was going to say, put a link up for Tim. Glad to hear it's nearly sorted. Yeah, thanks, Ali. Yeah, it is good. Over the moon. The miracles of modern medicine and getting told off. I think it's been a combination of rest, obviously. I've not been thrashing it about like I normally would the past few weeks. Good timing, because January is a quietish month for me anyway. The medication, obviously, that's been the main thing. And, you know, the sort of gentle exercise. Like today, I went for a walk this morning, you know, a little walkabout. So, yeah, I think all things in moderation is the key with it. And it seems to be working. So, fingers crossed. Thank you, David. Evening. JB, I'm thinking about going Bacamar, Tenerife. I don't know where that is, mate, to be honest, Bacamar. I'm sure somebody in the chat, Joe, will be able to tell you where that is. Bacamar. Never heard of that. Damien Hooper, all in for me and to get my dog in a kennel for 6 days, 1,600, not including spending money. It's tight because I'm on disability. You don't watch when all your bills are paid in, but going. Yeah, it is pricey, Damien. I'll tell you what I've done. I've only booked accommodation up to now. I've gone on Airbnb. Last twice have been. Twice? Last 3 times? Can't remember. No. When I went with Eric for my birthday in December and when I went for St. Patrick's last year, I went on Airbnb and I literally booked a private holiday apartment on Airbnb. I said to you a minute ago, I paid about 300 quid last year. The last one in December for me birthday, that was a bargain. That was 280 quid for 7 nights. That was in Los Cristianos, although it wasn't a very big apartment, but it did the job. There's a vlog on it. This one now I've got for 10 nights, which is in Las Americas. It's quite a big apartment. It's massive. It's 2 bedrooms because obviously Saf's with me, and that was all in. It was 660 something. I don't know the pounds and pence. 660 pounds, and that was for 10 nights. So that's not too bad. Like I say, I've looked on there last week, and there's some going for 7 nights for 700-800 quid, and that's apartments, not hotels. Hotels are up there. We can all go round to Tim and Christine's and sleep in their bathroom. Evening, Una. How you doing? Nice to pop in. Scott's Tenerife, not sure yet, Cole. I'm tied up here for a while due to... Yeah, you did mention, Kev. No need to elaborate. Understand. Family comes first, as I always say. It has to, mate. I'm sure you'll catch up with stuff, though. You'll be back out fairly soon. Susan McLaughlin, they may keep you on the blood thinners, Cole. Yeah, somebody else has said that, Susan. Well, a couple of people have said it to me, actually, depending on... I think I might have to go for another scan so they can see the extent of how they've worked, I believe, and then they make a decision then. So, you know, if there's still more sort of clot there, they'll keep me on them, or they might just keep me on them to prevent any further clots. I'm not sure how they make the decision, but yeah, a couple of people have said I might stay on them forever and a day. So I'll be rattling round. It's mad because I have to carry a little card with me that says I'm on blood thinners in case I have an accident or whatever, or I have to show a dentist, just so they know. And that's all right, that's all well and good, but the worrying thing is about that, what happens when I go for my next tattoo? Right, Mark LFC. All right, Mark, how are you? Hope you're well. Hope the training's going well, Mark. Hope you're good. Yeah, I'm fine, thank you, mate. Better than it was a few weeks ago, yeah. Spot on. Up the Reds, Mark. So you blame Rick for me? Yeah, Rick and Tim, who's in the chat, we all know Tim. They were the ones who encouraged me at the very beginning after I came back from a volcano, nearly with a dog in my hand, right? They were the ones who sort of encouraged me and showed me the way. So blame them. Blame them for having to sit through my rubbish every Tuesday. Kev Stamps, hi Kevin. Quiet night in. Hope you both are okay. Yeah, fine, thank you, mate. Fine, thank you. Are you still there, Kevin? Was it you that was over there at weekend, Can't remember. 38 and 18 likes. Nice one. I've got 39 showing. Yeah, lovely job. Thank you, Prash. Damien, who would call it in 40 next year. Are you up for a party? And guys, yes, Damien. Absolutely. Where are you thinking? Over on the Rock, or are you going to do it in Ireland? If I was a superhero, she would be Link Woman with a little mask on. Patrick and Cole, when you have Anne on, you can relax her. She's the best, and we can applaud her now and the end. Yeah, absolutely. We were talking about this before. Anne says, oh, I don't want applause. I don't want applause. But I think she underestimates what she does, to be fair, for everybody. Tim saying hi to everyone. Yeah, great live. That was funny, that live, Tim. Webby was 90 to the dozen, wasn't he, today? He was on cloud 9. He looked pleased. And I don't know if anyone else was watching it. If you haven't watched it, it'll be on catch-up on there. Webby's Sports Roundup. He did his first live today, or his first proper live. And he sort of split it into two because he had about 8, 9 of his footy mates and his sports mates with him. All knowledgeable guys. And there was a lot of banter going on, a lot of drinking, a lot of work by Tim. And it was great fun. It was good to watch, actually, and especially if you're a sports fan. And it seemed like he had fun doing it. And the best thing was, I'm sure the others will back me up here, Tim, if you've not watched it yourself. You could see as the live went on, Webby became more and more relaxed and chilled out and having a laugh with it like we normally see him. And that was good to watch. So, yeah, well done. That was a thing. Kev's just brought it up. Stress with that Wi-Fi today. Is it rubbish getting a signal in there? Because if it is, somebody mentioned doing a meet-up when we're all over in March in there. And if any of us are going to do a live, maybe not. Glenn, all right, Glenn, before COVID, we used to stay in a Villa Cortez. Expensive, dear then. God knows where it'd be now. Oh, God, yeah, you'd have to take a mortgage out, Glenn. Villa Cortez. Cool. Wouldn't even hazard a guess as to how much that would cost a night now. And it's the same when, opens as well, the new one, Mediterranean Palace. You know, the big round place, that's being done out. Wonder what that'll be when that opens for the night, if it's not already advertised. Like I said, we'll all be on Tim and Christine's floor. Excuse me for swigging my water, everybody. I was like, oh God, it's 25 to 7. I didn't get a glass. Yep, Tenerife Friends group, Anne's Facebook group. And did I see Neil Davidson's at 1,000 subscribers as well? I'm sure I read that as well. Nikki, off now, guys and gals. Going for dinner. Enjoy your week. Nikki, don't work too hard. Right? Safe trips and don't work too hard. Get yourself back. And we'll see you soon. Only in jest, top guy, you ain't. I know, Mark. Us Reds have got to stick together. I was going to put a flower shirt on tonight, but again, time caught up. I've got this on, check this out. It's my old St Agnes Surf Life Saving Club shirt from when I was a member. Look, it's got my initials on the arm. St Agnes Surf Life Saving Club. St Agnes is a beautiful little village on the North Cornwall coast, down in Cornwall, obviously. And it's got a little surfing club there. I've done a vlog on it. If you go back in my vlogs, if you get 10 minutes, there's a vlog. It says something like St Agnes, Hawaiian Paradise, because I did it in the late summer in the sunsets and it had all the palm trees and stuff. It looked beautiful. And I was a member of the surf club there for a while. So this is my old members t-shirt. So I thought I'd put it on to show you all, rather than a flowery shirt. But I'll put a flowery shirt on next week. While I'm on the subject of Cornwall, I don't know if he's watching in the background. He's probably not, but just in case he watches on catch-up, there's a mate of mine down there. If you don't mind, everybody, I'll just spend a quick minute. There's a mate of mine, his nickname's Panda, comes in the chat now and again as Craigie, Craig with a Y. He's an old buddy of mine from when he used to live down in Newquay. He used to work on the doors and all this, that and the other. And yeah, he's not too well at the minute. He's a bit laid up. He's fine, nothing major. Well, in his eyes it is, I suppose. But he's doing all right, and I just want to wish him well. So Craig, Panda, if you're watching, stick it in there, mate. And I'll be down Cornwall in the summer, and you'll be up and about, and we'll have a beer, and we'll have a pasty, and a bit of a laugh. So get yourself better, buddy, all right? That's if you're watching. He's probably not watching. He's probably just watching Emmerdale. Yeah, Webby's link, thank you, and Prash Super Travels, Prash Col, YouTube recommended. I watched an older video of yours, had me howling. It was you meeting Mr. Very Good, Very Nice Chicken Nugget. That was 2 years ago almost. That was not last St. Patrick's week, it was the one before. And we arrived, I was over in Tenerife, Prash, with a mate of mine, her name's Kirsty. We used to work together. And we landed in Tenerife a few days before St. Patrick's Day, and it was absolutely howling weather in Las Americas. The palm trees were like bent over. The wind was that bad. I was talking to Saf the other day about this, and we walked down the street, and there in front of us was the chicken nugget guy, and I don't even think it was the real one. In fact, I know it wasn't. I'm sure it wasn't. We did meet the real one, but I can't remember it was him or not on the video. Yeah, good video. That was one of my first ones. It's 2 years tomorrow since I started the channel, by the way, Tim. 2 years tomorrow. Really rubbish. I'm assuming you mean the Wi-Fi. Hang on, let me catch up on these comments. Edinburgh Honest Guide, Mike's in evening, Michael. How are you diddling? Trisha, call from our end. Signal was fine enough on Webby's live. Yeah, it looked all right. There was a little bit of sort of what you call it, but it wasn't too bad. It seemed all right. Signal at the Moonlight Bar inside and outside was rubbish. Might not do a live there then. Vinny, life-saving shirt is very clever then. Yeah, Julie Butler. Vinny, behave. Julie Butler. Hi, Julie. Hope you're well. Hope you and Dave are all right, Julie. All good fun. 6 weeks till we land, Julie. We'll have another curry. My treat. Say hi to the other Dave Butler. Yeah, he'll be around there. £10 for the song. Everyone's got, he charges £10 for the song. I'll tell you something, Mike. If you look on McMaster's channel, McMaster interviewed him because he was kicking off about all the fake ones that were popping up. And we were sat outside Palms Chippy one night, and he walked past and we collared him. And we did a quick interview, and he did the song. It was part of the interview and all that. I was doing the camera work, so Lee was interviewing him, and I was holding the camera. And he charged Lee €20. I think Lorraine out the Palms Chippy paid it. I can't remember. Yeah, he charged McMaster €20. But when I collared him back in June, I did a quick sort of minute with him on a recorded vlog, and he didn't charge me at all. His name's Gallus. If you pretend you're his mate, he doesn't charge you. Lynn G's in. All right, Lynn, how's your head? Got over your mad weekend? 6 weeks and counting, Lynn. Do we hit the baby Guinnesses? Oh, I'm nearly caught up here. Tim is a perfectionist. Tim does Hollywood productions. He doesn't do vlogs, Trisha. We know that. 2 years. Whoa, I had to go and come back because Tay was sending me a 1.1 gigabyte file over Blip. It's a file transfer system. Yeah, I know the one you mean, Tim. Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, 2 years, mate. 2 years. Can't believe it. In the 2 years, right, since I've started doing this, honestly, some of the things I've done in the past 2 years, incredible. I don't know, all the other guys in the chat who've got their own channels, the one thing I would say is it does sort of sometimes, doing videos, making content and meeting people, it does push you outside your norms and your comfort zones a little bit. You know, I flipping heck, I've done firewalks and helicopters and, you know, running up volcanoes. Mind you, that wasn't for a vlog. It wasn't intended to be. But yeah, all the mad stuff you do, and it's all part of it. It's great fun, and you know, people you meet. Superb. If you're thinking of starting a channel, just do it. I know it's easy for me to say and for Tim to say and Prash to say and all that, but honestly, just do it. Prash, I'm going to catch the rest before bed. I'm just going to get ready for my live. Keep up the great work, mate. Husband. Yeah, thank you, Prash. Thank you for your support, mate. I'll pop in your live later if it's not too late. I'm nipping out with Saf in about 20-30 minutes. We've got to nip out, do some errands, and then I'll be back, and then I'll be catching up with everyone's videos and giving some thumbs up and that. So I'll be doing that when I get back, mate. Thank you, man. Yeah, you're right, Mike. Just do it. Just do it. Definitely just do it. I was the world's worst, Tim will tell you. Because how I started it, for those who, without boring anyone, how many we've got in? We've got 43 in. All right, okay. I'll tell you how and why I started mine. I was watching everybody, people who we all know and love, Tim, Rick, Lee, Kev, and never in my wildest dreams would I ever have even thought of starting a channel. I went over to Tenerife. I dived into Tim's live straight off the plane. And it was the week when it was the time when the volcano was going off on La Palma, which is one of the neighbouring islands by La Gomera. And I went over to see the volcano because I'd always wanted to see a volcano, and it was my birthday week. And I just did some filming of the volcano. Again, 100% no intention of doing a vlog. I just wanted to film it for my own records so I could show people I was there, because I was obsessed by this volcano. And when I was there, if you go and read, do you know what? The vlog I actually ended up making is one of my favourite vlogs ever, and hardly anyone's seen it. There's about 600 views. So anyway, I watched the volcano, then I went to a dog's home, and there was a dog that I got attached to, and he got attached to me, and I tried heaven on earth to bring the dog back to the UK, but they wouldn't let me because he was a pit bull. And so I ended up not bringing him back. Anyway, caught it all, some of it on video, and I think it was Tim and Rick. Well, I know it was Tim and Rick. Said, oh yeah, set a channel up, and they would give me all the tech know-how and all this, that and the other, and it went on from there. And now and again, they just kick me into touch, telling me what to do and not what not to do. Right, yeah, there we go. So that's a story. That's why I've got the channel. Was that boring, or have I told you all that before? I'm sure I've told all that before. Anyway, what I'll do, figures. Tim especially, Kev especially, get this. 3,927 subscribers, and my views since I started over 2 years, 608,305 views and 52,000 watch hours on my little channel, following you lot about talking rubbish. That is amazing. So thank you, everybody. Yeah, really appreciate it. Thank you so much, everybody who follows. Tim always says it, Kev always says it. Appreciate it, no end. If people weren't watching and people weren't following, I'll be honest with you, I wouldn't do it. You know what I mean? Right, Edinburgh on his guide, he's chatting up Vinny Honey. I got a free house this weekend, Mrs. away to Liverpool. Oh God, something going on there. Tim says, never tell you what to do, doing a great job. Thank you, Tim, coming from you. Cheers, Kev, nice one, Cole. It's because I'm surrounded by good vloggers. Flashed to my iPad, Brighton 2 goals down to Luton after only 3 minutes. Blimey, Johnny Vlogger will be impressed. Thank you, Anne. Thank you so much. You're doing great with the stats in your channel, Cole. Yeah, I like to keep a little record because it's just something different, and it just, look back on these lives and it just shows how it grows. You know what I mean? I hope it inspires people, who are sort of, round about the sub 1,000 limit, that it can be done. Because from when I remember starting to watch Tim was up there in the thousands, Lee was up there in the thousands. I saw Kev grow from quite small beginnings, and Kev's a classic example of numbers game. He knows exactly what he's doing, and he's up there with the biggest of them. So I do that purely for my own motivation, and I also hope people who got the smaller channels than me, they can see it sort of growing, and it is baby steps sometimes. Ricky Laverty. Hello, Ricky. It's my entertainment page in Glasgow. What's that, mate? Have you got a link to put up or anything? Have you got a channel, Ricky? We'll give you a push, mate. Jamie Priest. I'm thinking of starting a channel with mobility scooter journeys. Go for it, Jamie. Just do it. Prash is your man there, Jamie. Prash has done a few videos on a mobility scooter. He's your man. if you want any advice there. It is definitely doable, and people do watch them. Your perspective of things and all that sort of stuff. In fact, Tim, you know, Tim's your man there as well, but I'm sure you know what you're doing, Jamie. There you go. Prash is already in there. Anita, well done, Col. You're natural and sincere. Oh, thank you so much. Love Tim, Kevin, Rick. Yeah, we all love Tim, Kevin, Rick. See, Jamie, good idea. Go for it. Yeah, definitely, Jamie. If it's something different, if you've got a niche or something that someone else is not doing, all the better. You know what I mean? It's been touched on over the past couple of months. You know, try not to copy people. Be original and do something you love doing, and that'll come across. So my example, my best videos are my nighttime ones over in Tenerife, me Veronica's videos. I love doing them because it's something I'm fairly knowledgeable about, i.e. going on the Raz. I've got a lot of history doing it. Nightlife in certain resorts around Europe is something I'm familiar with, and I love doing them. And I don't know if that comes across or not, but they are my most watched videos, by far my most watched videos. If you get my 10 top videos, I think 8 or 9 of them are nightlife in Veronica's and sort of South Tenerife. So if you find something you love talking about and something you love filming, just do it. There we go. Julie Butler, curry sounds like a plan. Absolutely, definitely, 100%. 100%. Edinburgh on a hen do. Always going about his missus now. I think Edinburgh and Vinny are getting a bit of a get together. We won't say nothing. Wayne Gray, hi Cole, started my channel on Christmas Day, slowly getting there. Oh, nice one, Wayne, nice one. What's it called, Wayne? I'm sure Anne will stick a link up and a few of us will jump over on you. No clickbait. You can clickbait as long as it's responsible clickbait. Prash Super, Mum Super said I should not be eating this many umbarges and that Colin should be eating them. Prash, tell Mum I'm on a diet between now and March. Yeah, I've got to get me beach body back. Yeah, I can't be eating things like, sausage rolls and custard tarts and kebabs and onion barges at the minute. All things in moderation. Ricky says, no, I have a Facebook page for karaoke entertainment in Glasgow. Oh, nice one. Ricky, have a look. Cheers. Yes, Ricky, okay, will do, mate. I'll have a look at that. How long have you been doing karaoke, Ricky? Is it your karaoke host, are you, I presume? If you've got a Facebook page for it, like a business page. Definitely have a look at that, mate. I do the same down in Bournemouth for me sins. I feel your pain. Tim Dowds, but Wayne, Porsche and Curry. Oh, nice, okay. Have a look at that in a minute. Click on that. Subi, watching Kevin made us really want to visit Tenerife for the first time last March. Absolutely. I've heard loads of people say that about Kev's videos. Loads of people. He's like a one-man tourist information. Kev might be guilty for the prices in Tenerife going up. He's made it that popular. Between him, Tim, Rick and Lee and whoever else, they've made it, and Andrew, they've made it that popular. Everybody watches it on Tenerife. They all want to go there and meet all them celebrity types like Tim. Yeah, they want to go there, and that's pushed all the hotel prices up. So you can't get a £200 hotel anymore for a week. You've got to pay £2,000 because you'll be rubbing shoulders with likes of Kev and Tim. That's why Tenerife's gone up, people. That is the truth. Trisha Slater, beach body. What are you laughing at, Trisha? I've got to trim a few pounds, you know what I mean? Can't be walking around the back of Veronica's in my thong with all this baggage, can I? You know what I'm saying? Kev, I met Ricky outside a pub in Glasgow once, just walking by. Did you do karaoke, Kev? Thumbs up in the chat, everybody. Here's an idea. Kev's on about possibly coming to Tenerife in March. Thumbs up in the chat if you reckon Scott's Kev, should get up and do a bit of karaoke for us. Master Lee did it, so I reckon Kev should do it. I know for a fact Rick could do it if he was out, and Tim would do it, definitely. So I reckon Kev should give us a karaoke song. He's probably going to kill me for that now. He'll unsubscribe. Fancy Lanzarote. Yeah, Lanzarote. I'm up for Lanzarote later in the year. Don't know, probably just a few days, a bit of a trip out. You can fly direct from here in Bournemouth to Lanzarote. And I've been watching it. Go and watch, was it Subi said about being sold Tenerife by Kevin? I've been sold Lanzarote by Kev. I watch Kev's videos in Lanzarote and also Dave online, what's his name? Dave, Travel on World Dave. Between them two, they've sold Lanzarote to me. I was sold on Benidorm. That was my next go-to place for a trip this year, especially if Saf's okay flying, because she's always wanted to go to Benidorm. But now I've been watching Lanzarote with them two. I fancy Lanzarote more. I know it's not as different to Tenerife as Benidorm is, but I want to go to Lanzarote just so I can say I've been, and I want to get the experience and see some of the places that Kevin, Dave, and the rest of them have shown us. It's amazing the amount of people that come to our village because of it. You're right, Tim, honestly. I mean, I'll be honest with you, I'd been coming to Tenerife for years before I met any YouTubers, and I'd never even heard of Tim's village. You know what I mean? My Tenerife holiday life started and ended between the airport and Las Americas. That was it. I didn't even know the top end of Los Cristianos existed up by Mirador Strip. I didn't even know about all that. Los Cristianos to me was along the seafront to Burger King and up that street to the church. Never used to go really much beyond that. It was only when I started watching everyone, I've got all these new bars and restaurants. Mirador Strip, never heard of it in my life. Over Costa Decky Way, I saw Tim and Christine were walking along in lockdown along Fania Bay Beach. Is it down there by where Mr. Sister is? I didn't even know that existed until I saw that video. So it does open your eyes. God, where does the hour go? Yeah, you're right, Tim. Ricky Lavity, 30 years, nice one. 30 years doing karaoke. That's a bit longer than me, that, mate. Flipping heck, fair play to you. Kev, Ricky's done this singing, no chance. Oh, come on, Kev, we'll get you on. Look at all these songs coming in now, they all want you to sing. No, he never. Vinny, you in a thong is not an image I want in my head. Well, you've got it now, Vinny. Hey, you've got it now. Walking around the back of Veronica's onto the beach with a €1 pint in my hand. David Butler, can't get that thong image out of me. David, you're going to be there, mate. You're going to see it. Lanzarote is the best. Saw Dave on Gypsy Souls Day. All right, are they over there, are they? Oh, I'll have to watch that when I get back later. Orcus Whaling's on the island. Where should we go for a walk tomorrow? Oh, nice. Yeah, I saw Orcus on your live the other day, Tim. Where should we go for a walk tomorrow? Any suggestions where Tim's going tomorrow, people? Got to be honest, Tim, I like your walks around Los Cristianos. I don't know why, right? I do like your walks around Los Cristianos. When you go around, me and you did one, Tim, last year. We're around the town centre, around the back streets. I love watching you go around them for some reason. I don't know why. I'm just gripped. Jamie says, Edinburgh Skydiving in Dundee for the 21st. Oh, nice. Going up north, Jamie. La Caletta, says Anne. Luton 3 up on Brighton. Wow. Ali, watching all you vloggers has really shown us so much more of Tenerife than we used to know. Yeah, defo, 100%. 100%. Was in Tenerife, started January for 10 nights. Nice one, Ricky. Back in May for another 10 nights, staying at Bitakara. Not Bitacora, Bitakara. I heard Tim say it at the complex. We love it. Oh, nice one. Yeah. Los Cristianos it is. Yeah, nice. No, go where you feel like, Tim. I'm only suggesting. But I do like your Los Cristianos walks. We'll do one in March. March, I'm not sure if I've told people today. We land, Saf and I land on the 11th. We're there till 21st. First few days with Saf. Obviously, it's her first time over there for many years. I'll be out doing a couple of videos, but you know, first few days before the St. Patrick's thing kicks off, we're going to go on little tours, me and Saf, some little excursions. I've got to see a famous Irishman about that. Going to do some excursions, do some bits and bobs, so I won't be out partying much. But come St. Patrick's weekend, we'll be doing some St. Patrick stuff. Happy to meet up with everyone. And if anyone's got any suggestions where they want me to go in the video, just as Tim's just done, drop a note, not a problem at all. Tony Christie's on the 16th. I spoke to Anne earlier, going to look at dates and seats. There's loads of seats left. It's not selling very well. Saturday, 16th of May, Tony Christie, he of Is This a Way to Amarillo? He's performing with, excuse me, Frankie Mac in Las Americas. So there's literally hundreds of seats left. So if anyone's up for that, if you're on the island, we'll all be going for that as well. And I've no doubt at some point we'll arrange a meet-up and a bit of a drink-up and something to eat on one or two occasions. So there we go. I've lost a load of comments now. Lost Christian, it is well said, totally agree. Try Lanzarote once, you'll love it, absolutely. I've been to, I'll tell you where I did go a few years ago. I went over to Fuerteventura before, as like a little break from Tenerife. Myself, when Saf and my eldest were little, and Saf's mum was here, we did a few trips to Fuerteventura. That's an absolutely beautiful island, Fuerteventura. A lot quieter than Tenerife. If you're after party, not really a place. But if you're after lovely sweeping long beaches, water sports, walks, hikes, definitely a place, Fuerteventura. Tricia says, I'm still trying to get Lost Chris in my head. My sense of direction can be bad. Dead easy, Tricia. You've got the sea there, the town there, and a big hill behind it, and Las Americas behind you. That's all you need to know. And there's a little bar called the Fish Bar right in the middle. That's all you need to know, by the Burger King. And then you've got all the posh shops and all the backstreet shops. Dead easy. Bitakara, Binnacle, yeah, absolutely. David Butler, Trish, you'll get to know a lot better in March, yeah. Maybe they'll bring the price down. Let's hope so. Yes, it's Tony Christie's. If you want to sit near the front, it's €45, I think. If you want to sit in the middle or round the back out of the way, it's €40. And I don't think it's that big a venue, to be honest. I've Google Earthed it. It doesn't really make much difference. So if you just want to go cheap, go cheap. If you want to go there, go there. It's only a €5 difference. But yeah, I think it'll be a good night. It'll be a shame if it only sells a few tickets. There's about, I think it's about, it must be 1,000-seater venue, easy. And looking at it, bear in mind it's only 6 weeks away. I think they've sold about 200 tickets. And I'm not seeing it being pushed anywhere either. But let's hope this still goes ahead. There we go. Right, I've caught up. Finally, 5 minutes left and I've caught up on the comments. Right, I'll tell you what. If everyone's okay, we'll knock it on Ted, because me and Saf are going to shoot out. We've got a couple of errands to do for her. Also want to say massive thanks to everyone tuning in. I'll keep doing Tuesdays because it's nice to see everybody get together. It's nice that Kevin, Tim pop in as well. You know, I'm sure it's nice for them to be on the other side of it and chill out. And I just say thanks to everyone for supporting. Thanks for watching me vlogs. It's unbelievable. The views and my numbers are shooting up lately. And I just wish I had the time at the minute to get more out there. But that will happen because life is settling down with Saf and stuff now. And yeah, and me and Saf cannot wait to meet everybody who's going to Tenerife in March. She is absolutely buzzing, right? It's exactly what she needed. So also, big thanks for tuning in. Everybody stay safe, stay well. Just as a message, I did speak to Tony and Josie over the last couple of days. Josie's doing really well. She's getting a chemotherapy and radiotherapy's coming up ahead as well. She's doing really well. So I sent all our love. I don't know if you've heard from them, Tim, but she's doing really well. They're not going to make it in March, unfortunately, because obviously she's got priorities with the treatment. But I think they're looking at planning a possible trip down here to Bournemouth later in the summer. and do making a weekend of it. So that'll be fun. But I'll keep in touch with them and I'll pass everyone's messages on as well. But yeah, so that was Tony and Josie. All right, so quick last read of the comments so I don't miss anybody. Beard trim. Is that Orcus? I think I've more or less caught up. Apologies if I've missed anyone. I'm not ignoring anyone, I do promise you. Take care, Cole. Cheers, Michael, and you, mate. Take it easy. Bye all, everyone's saying bye. Thanks for the live. Thanks to say bye to Saf. I think Saf's dropped off. She's gone very quiet. Directions to get to Passarella Centre, Dillon's bus station, buddies from my hotel. We'll show you, Trisha, don't worry. Keep going up. Take care, take care. Thanks, everybody. Yeah, big thanks to the moderators as well. Big thanks to Anne and everybody else looking after it. I think we had an idiot before. Don't worry about it. Listen, have a great week, everybody. Watch everyone's content, right, including Tim's and Kev's and Precious and everyone else, JBM's. Have a great week. Might get a live on Saturday. Although I'm working Saturday, I've got a gig, but I'll see what I can do. But I've got a couple of videos to whack up before then, so let's have some fun. Have a great week, people. Thanks for watching, Tim and everybody, and I do appreciate it. I'll catch you all soon.